Hello, my name is Stephen Kirsting, inventor and owner of SharpShooter Industries. And today I'm here to go over the SharpShooter camera mount system, everything about it from how to decide what you need and what you want, how to set it up for optimal use, and a couple of accessories you might be interested in adding to your system. All right, the first thing we need to do is to determine what length of rail we need to mount the stock onto. As a general rule, you're going to want a rail that goes from the front of the lens foot to the front of the camera body. As you can see, mine's a little bit longer than that, and I like a longer rail because it allows me some additional flexibility for using it with a monorail, a monopod, and for positioning adjustment for different situations. The first thing we need to do is decide how long a rail you need. I said the minimum is from the front of the foot to the front of the body, but that may or may not suit you ideally. We can do that starting with just the camera and lens. You want to position the lens to the side of the body like this, and as you can see, I'm using the elbow into the side of the body, into the rib cage. That's what allows you to support such weight with stability. I'm not using muscles to do this, it's just weight transferred into my body through the bones of my arm. And then we're going to look through the eyepiece. Now we can see that the eyepiece is below my eye. That's not too bad. So anywhere in here would probably be okay. Now this has got a short lens foot on it. And all the lens feet are different heights. So if yours is higher or lower, there may be some consideration. Now when we put it on a rail, it's going to raise the camera body up a little bit as we might need. Right. With this comfortably to the side here, my hand is resting on the lens foot. So that's about where I would place my hand on a monorail. So that's the minimum length I need is here. If my hand was out here, then I'd want a longer monorail. If it was way in here, if your lens foot's in there, that might be good for you. All right, so we're looking for something that's comfortable, and wherever your hand is, you need a monorail that goes at least that far forward and that far back. All right, once we've done that, and you've decided on what length monorail you want, and like I said, I prefer to use a longer rail because it gives me more flexibility. You then attach it to your lens foot. The monorail comes with two securing screws, and it can be attached to the lens foot just like any other Arca Swiss plate. I'm using an additional Arca Swiss clamp accessory because that allows me to quickly swap the camera mount system between lenses and bodies. It also allows me to adjust. If I take the telephoto extender off, I can simply slide the lens back with the change in length, adjust it forward for a change in length, and whatever might suit me. All right. Then you get the camera mount itself. On the camera mount is a set screw and mounting screw. Stainless steel threads inside. And we're going to set this up next. To do that, first you want to loosen the set screw and slightly loosen the mounting screw and attach it to your monorail. And then we're going to take the system and put it into position. And what we're looking for is the elbow in a comfortable position, supporting the weight comfortably, and then the stock coming back into the shoulder nicely, and a decent eye relief. For me, this works quite well. What we're looking for with a camera position fore and aft on the rail fore and aft, is that the camera is not too far forward and it's not too far back. Something comfortable there. All right, and then with the camera stock length, what we're looking for is both elbows to be in close to the body. We don't want the stock extended real far and the elbows sticking out in the air. We want to be able to have this pulled in tight, both elbows into the body for stability. Now this is a 400 2.8 and a D4. You're looking at about 15 pounds, and I'm able to hold this steady for the entire time we've been doing this video. Next, we need to consider possible accessories you might want to use. One is, how are you going to carry the system? You have a couple options. You can mount a strap to strap mounts on the lens. You can attach a strap to the slot in the monorail. We make a hard mount point that can be used on the rail or even in place of one of the mounting screws to the lens foot. And my personal favorite is the strap clamp. It's an Arca Swiss clamp, easily removable with a safety tether. You simply clamp that onto the rail, and we'll hook the safety tether to one of the strap mounts on the lens. Now, Canon lenses have small little slot type strap mounts, in which case you can take this tether, reverse it, run this strap through here, and use the clamp, the safety hook, attached to your strap. If your lens does not have mount points, this can simply be wrapped around the lens foot, or on smaller lenses, even around the lens itself, in order to guard against slippage of the clamp. I've been using it for over a year now, and I've never once had it release and drop the camera or anything like that. I have failed to tighten it completely tight and had it slip a little bit. And this guards against any catastrophic failure type concerns. Now I've got it attached to a Optec sling strap, which I happen to like because this is a heavy camera, and I like the camera to hang upside down because this allows me to easily bring the camera into play. And when I'm scrambling through rocks and stuff, I can swing the camera around behind me so as to provide more protection to the camera and lens. Another option you might consider is the palm rest. It's a clamp with a hardwood block, stainless steel thread inserts, and what this does is it provides a more comfortable hand position and a little more height to the camera should you need that. And it also keeps bare hands off of cold metal when it's cold outside. Right. And once everything's done, you have your versatile system. The only thing left to do is to attach it to your camera with the cable that matches your camera. Simply plug it in to the stock, plug it into your camera, and you're ready to go. And if it's a Nikon system, shutter release must be activated on the shutter button for a wired cable to function. And with it operational, half press is focus and full press is release, just like the camera shutter. I hope that answers some questions and helps clarify the camera system, stock system in use, and how to decide what you need and what you might want. Thank you.